The mooring field project along the Sarasota Bayfront appears to be stalled, at least for now. But city officials are determined to move ahead with the project. SNN Local News 6 reporter Charles Brown has more on that.
As city projects go, the mooring field has not been a rousing success. A couple of months ago, most of the 25 anchors failed when subjected to a stress test. The Milmac Corporation out of Cape Coral was hired to install 35 mooring balls by September 1st. Milmac was to have been paid $113,000 for its work on the mooring field, but the city's mayor says the company has not been paid 1 red cent.
We have not paid Milmac for the work they've done, and that's part of a negotiation that we're looking at too, is how much are we actually going to pay them, if anything, because they didn't complete the contract.
Many of the boaters here are taking a wait-and-see attitude toward the mooring field to see if it's going to start up again, or really what's going to happen to the entire project. A number of boats have already appeared in the mooring field area, and some of the boats are tied to mooring balls put in place by Milmac. Mayor Clapp says if that's the case, they could be moored illegally.
My understanding is that the mooring balls, that's still a construction zone, and those mooring balls are not supposed to be used or rented at this point in time.
The city has expended more than $500,000 on the mooring field, although the mayor says some of that money will come back to the city in the form of a state grant. The contract with Milmac did not include testing of the mooring anchors, but the mayor says the contract with Milmac's replacement will require such testing.
They have to be tested. They have to pass the required strength test, so that'll be in there.
Clapp says talks are underway with the second-place bidder and that he's hoping to have an agreement in place by the end of January. Charles Brown, SNN, Local News 6.
Boaters would be charged a minimum of $250 to store their boats once the mooring field begins operations.